Hi there, Nicholas Campion here from First Formations, and welcome to another episode of Whiteboard Thursday, where we provide advice on a wide range of business and company matters. So if you want to keep up to date with our insights, advice, and inspiration, then hit that subscribe button. But for now, let's get started. So today, we're going to talk about the real reason you should form a limited company. If you're running a business as a sole trader and you are not a limited company, you may find the blunt truth of what I have to say uncomfortable. But please hang in there because you need to know this. One final point before I get into it, this video is not about selling limited company formation. Yes, First Formations is a company formation agent. However, the point of this video is for you to learn and accept some basic business truths that we at First Formations have discovered by interacting with our hundreds of thousands of business customers over the years. In the first instance, let's quickly get out of the way the generally accepted benefits of a limited company, and the first of which is limited liability. Yes, you do greatly reduce your personal financial risk if you trade as a limited company, as the debts of your company are separated from your personal finances. Next is tax and national insurance benefits. A limited company provides scope to pay less of each of these. Then we have the protection which is afforded to your company name by registering it at Companies House, something that you can't do as a sole trader. And finally, if you want to retire or sell your business, it is normally much easier to transfer ownership in a limited company rather than in a non-registered business. Okay, so those are the well-known advantages of forming a limited company. But what is the real benefit of forming one? Quite simply, the real benefit and number one reason for forming a limited company is to get taken seriously and to survive the first year of its business life. The first year of a business's life is often precarious, with one or two of the big decisions that you make being the difference between survival and failure. This may be hard to swallow for a lot of people out there, but a business truth that you need to learn and accept is that no one wants to deal with a very small company if they can possibly avoid it. By very small company, I'm talking about the one-person business, unregistered companies, sole traders, and businesses operating from home. The truth is, everyone would much rather deal with a large and established company because they trust that the type of business will deliver what they promised. In business terms, size does matter. Being a big business means that it's probably been around for a while. And if it's been around for a while, it's probably because it's successful. And if it's successful, it's probably because it's good at what it does, right? Well, probably. When someone is choosing a company to supply them with something, the main thing on their mind is to reduce risk. They want to avoid something going wrong. And even if it does, they want to feel secure in the knowledge that the company they've chosen is capable of fixing it quickly with no hassle and no additional costs. Most people's perception of big businesses is that they have the resources and willingness to do these things, whilst small businesses don't. So having identified the stark truth that people would rather deal with a big and established company, how do you avoid prospective customers dismissing your small businesses before you even get a chance to speak to them? Well, one way is to form a limited company in order to get the words limited or LTD at the end of your business name. If you don't have LTD or limited at the end of your business name, you are recognized by everyone as a sole trader or unregistered company. And that is a telltale sign of being a small micro business that may be affordable, but is high risk to deal with and may not have the track record of delivering as promised. Okay, let's ask ourselves a quick question. Are all big and established businesses trading as limited companies? And the simple answer is yes, they are. Unless, of course, they are LLPs, which are also registered at Companies House. If you are in the business-to-business sector, you'll find it even tougher getting customers if you do not have limited or LTD at the end of your business name, as established companies and larger organizations have policies regarding which companies they will enter into contracts with, and they will usually refuse outright to deal with unincorporated businesses? Okay, so you might be thinking, that's very unfair and you disagree with our big business scenario. You may hold the opinion that some people prefer to deal with small, one-person businesses because they're more personable. This may be right in certain circumstances. However, there is compelling evidence to suggest that the majority of people have good reasons for preferring to deal with limited companies. For example, someone who forms a limited company wants to do things properly and create an ownership structure. They're prepared to pay more for annual accounts and they're happy for their company's details to be displayed on the public records. They also have a desire to access lending opportunities and to build a bigger business from a solid foundation. There is no getting away from it. If you do not trade as a limited company, you dramatically increase the chances that you never get those crucial early customers or business contracts, which could be the difference between survival and failure in the first year or two. The fundamental fact is confidence is critical in business, and a limited company has a coating of professionalism which can infuse confidence in your business and add that much needed ingredient: credibility. So there you have it. I hope this video has been of some help and has not offended you. For me, success in business is about learning lessons and not getting upset and offended. The reality of the business world is something we all need to accept rather than to reject or ignore. If you have any questions about what we've covered today, please ask in the comments section below and we will get straight back to you. In the meantime, be sure to subscribe to our channel to get more tips and advice on limited companies, reporting requirements, tax obligations, and more. We're always happy to help and we can't wait to hear from you. Until next time, cheerio.